Hello, my name is Venkat Gangavarapu. I am with IBM ITSM and ITM support team. In this video, I will walk you through the steps needed to create an HTTP URL monitor agent using IBM Tivoli Monitoring Agent Builder tool. You can monitor the availability and response time of selected URLs by using an HTTP data source. For each URL you monitor, the results provide general information about the HTTP response to the HTTP request. The results include whether it can be retrieved, how long it takes to retrieve, and the size of the response. You can monitor URLs that use the HTTP, HTTPS, FTP, and file protocols. You specify the URLs to monitor in the HTTP URLs file or through take action. This data source requires a Java runtime environment. The following versions of the Java are supported. Oracle Corporation options. Java version 5 or later, IBM Corporation Java version 5 or later. Use the following procedures to create an attribute group to monitor a list of URLs. Create agent, then click next. The name of the project, in this case I am specifying as HTTP, then click next. And choose the operating systems on which resulting agent need to run. In this case, I am just selecting Windows operating system. Specify copyright information of your corporate. In this case, I am specifying and click next. Then specify the product code. The product code can be any 2-digit numeric number. I specify 20 as the product code here, and then company identifier as IBM. But company identifier and the product code can be changed as per your requirements. If you like this agent to support multiple instances to monitor multiple URL files, then you can click on support multiple instances of this agent option. Otherwise, you can leave it not selected and then click next. On this screen, select data from a data server and then select HTTP data source and then click next. On this screen, you can run the test. Click text to test this attribute group. For information about the test, you can refer to the Agent Builder testing attribute groups URL. Optional, click Advanced to create a filter to limit the data that is returned by this attribute group. If you click test and then select data gathering from URL monitoring with HTTP. On this screen, you can browse for a URL file. I have created urls.txt file with 2 URLs in it, and then I selected that file to test. Then click Start Agent and then click Collect Data. In this case, as you can see, using the test feature in Agent Builder tool, you can test the functionality of monitoring the URLs. As you can see, in this test function, there are 2 URLs were monitored and the returning as a status OK. Then you can check the results. In this case, there is no attribute group is returning the data OK. The status is active. There are no errors. And then you can stop the agent, stop it from being running, and then click OK. Then click Next. As you can see, it created 2 attribute groups. One is HTTP URL monitor, HTTP URL objects, and another is Manage URLs. The Manage URLs attribute group contains metrics for the URLs that are being monitored, and the URL objects attribute contain the metrics for monitoring any objects that are referenced in the URLs that are being monitored. And click Finish to generate the agent. To click Finish to create the agent. Now the agent has been created, and you can see the runtime configuration to specify the URLs to change or specify the URL file. In this case, HTTP URLs file is the runtime configuration variable to specify the HTTP URL file which contains the URL to be monitored. You can click on multiple values button, and then specify the path for the URL file that contains the URLs both for the Windows and the Linux or the Unix operating systems. Similarly, you can also specify the path for the URLs file on Unix or Linux operating systems. click OK. Then you can see the parameter save the project for the changes to be effective. Then you can look for the value that we set for the HTTP URLs file. The path and the file name set for the URL file on Windows is stored in ITM toolkit _ agent.xml file. Generate the agent and create a. Once this is done, you can, which creates an agent used to install the agent on a different system package, which can be now the following. On this screen, click Finish, create an agent. I chose to create the GIF file. Click Finish to create the GIF file for this agent. With this step, the agent is generated successfully, and you can look into the file that was created under the path specified. In my case, it is C users IBM admin. But this output directory can be changed as per your preference. As you can see, k20_fixlet.gif has been created for this agent. Transfer this GIF file to the target system and run the scripts install ira.bat or install ira.temps.bat or install ira.temps.bat, install the agent and the temps and temps application support. Once the agent is installed and configured, the data for the URLs can be seen on TEP interface. That is Tivoli Enterprise Portal interface.
Thank you for watching this video at the IBM Monitoring Academy. We appreciate your feedback, so please feel free to use the comments box below. We'd also love you to check the thumbs up box if you appreciated this video. We have added several helpful links to the YouTube comments box below so you can find all our other content on social media. I would definitely recommend that you check out the blogs on DevWorks. Take care.